Hey, for Niners faithful! We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco. For Niners, before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to For Niners Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Whispers are getting louder out of the Bay Area, and if the noise means anything, the San Francisco 49ers might have just pulled off one of the most unexpected quarterback signings of recent years. Multiple unconfirmed reports have surfaced claiming that Baker Mayfield has inked a 3-year deal with the 49ers. Yes, you heard that right. Baker Mayfield, the former #1 overall pick, is apparently packing his bags and heading to Santa Clara. While nothing has been officially announced by the franchise or Mayfield's camp, the rumor mill is absolutely buzzing. NFL insiders are already speculating what this move could mean for the Niners quarterback room, for Brock Purdy, and for the entire NFC. If true, this deal is not just surprising, it's seismic. It's the kind of move that could reset the quarterback dynamics in the NFL. Remember, this is the same Baker Mayfield who led the Buccaneers to a playoff win just last season. He's a polarizing figure, but his talent, his grit, and now, possibly, a 3-year contract with Kyle Shanahan's offense. That's the type of rumor that makes the football world stop and stare. Could this be the start of a new Mayfield era in San Francisco? From the outside, it might seem like a strange move. Brock Purdy is fresh off an incredible run, proving himself as a legit starter despite being Mr. Irrelevant in the draft. But insiders are suggesting that the 49ers might be looking for something more: stability, veteran leadership, or maybe even insurance in case Purdy regresses or gets injured. And let's not forget the 49ers quarterback history under Shanahan. It's been a carousel of injuries and inconsistency, from Jimmy Garoppolo to Trey Lance to Purdy himself. There hasn't been a rock-solid QB presence for a full stretch. That's why Mayfield, despite being something of a journeyman at this point, might actually make sense. He's experienced, tough, and he's learned to play within systems. With this supposed 3-year deal, the message might be clear: San Francisco doesn't want to gamble anymore. They want a battle-tested guy who can deliver if needed. And Baker Mayfield, like him or not, has proven that he can win games, whether he's starting or backing up. Mayfield brings fire, and that fire could either ignite the Niners' Super Bowl dreams or blow everything up. The idea of Baker Mayfield in red and gold is already sending shockwaves through the fan base. Some fans are excited, others confused, and many are downright skeptical. Let's be real, Mayfield's career has been anything but straightforward. From Cleveland to Carolina to Los Angeles and then Tampa Bay, it's been a roller coaster. But his recent resurgence with the Buccaneers showed something that people had nearly forgotten. When healthy and given the right system, Mayfield can sling it. He's got a strong arm, quick feet, and that trademark swagger. Now picture that energy combined with Shanahan's offensive brilliance. The weapons in San Francisco, like Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk. This could be fireworks. If the reports are true, Mayfield might not be walking into just another job. He might be stepping into his best situation yet. Of course, that all depends on how the 49ers intend to use him. Is he QB1, a high-end backup, a stopgap in case Purdy doesn't pan out? There are more questions than answers right now, but one thing's certain: the NFL world is watching, and nobody's looking away. There's also the contractual side of things. A 3-year deal suggests commitment. This isn't a 1-year flyer or a camp invite, it's a significant investment. It raises eyebrows not just for what it says about Mayfield, but for what it implies about the 49ers' long-term quarterback plans. Are they hedging their bets on Purdy? Are they moving on from Trey Lance completely? Or is this part of a deeper strategy to keep veteran depth while maintaining offensive continuity? Sources close to the situation are staying tight-lipped, but some leaks suggest that the front office has been eyeing Mayfield for months. Apparently, scouts were impressed with how he handled pressure, how he galvanized a struggling Bucs team, and how he matured as a leader. And in a league where leadership and locker room presence matter as much as throwing mechanics, Mayfield's stock might be higher than people think. This potential signing could also impact the market for other QBs still waiting on contracts. If Mayfield gets 3 years, others might be knocking on the door asking for similar deals. The ripple effect of this rumor could be felt far beyond California. Let's not ignore the Shanahan factor here. Kyle Shanahan is known for turning average quarterbacks into top-tier performers. Just look at what he did with Matt Ryan in Atlanta, or what he nearly pulled off with Garoppolo. Purdy himself became a household name under Shanahan's play calling. So imagine what Shanahan could do with someone who actually has a Heisman Trophy and playoff experience under his belt. Mayfield has never had a coach quite like Kyle, meticulous, creative offensive mind who knows how to hide weaknesses and amplify strengths in many ways. This could be a match made in football heaven, or it could be combustible. Mayfield's fiery personality might clash with Shanahan's control, or maybe it fuels the whole operation. Either way, it's compelling. Shanahan isn't known for making rash decisions. So if he did greenlight this move, you better believe there's a vision behind it. Whether it's a dual QB system, a competition, or a long-term insurance plan. One thing's for sure, the 49ers just became the most talked about QB room in the NFL. The locker room dynamics will also be something to watch. Baker Mayfield is no shrinking violet. He's vocal, passionate, sometimes brash. That kind of presence can either lift a team or create tension, especially if he's not the starter. Brock Purdy, for all his success, is still a young guy, while having a veteran like Mayfield breathing down his neck push him to new heights, or will it shake his confidence? And let's not forget how fragile the chemistry of a contender can be. The Niners have a tight-knit group. Introducing someone like Mayfield could shift the energy. Some players might love it. Mayfield's known to be a great teammate when he feels supported. Others might wonder why the team's bringing in a quarterback at all when they already have a starter. These are the kinds of subtle dynamics that can make or break a season. If Mayfield steps in with humility and a team-first attitude, he could be a massive asset. If he walks in thinking it's his team, things could unravel. That's why this move, if confirmed, is so much more than just a contract. It's a culture gamble. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to For 9ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. There's also the media circus that follows Baker wherever he goes. From college stardom to draft day drama to headline-grabbing press conferences, Mayfield has always been at the center of attention, and in a market like San Francisco with national media eyes always watching, that spotlight will only intensify. How will he handle it this time? Has he grown from his past missteps? Will he keep a lower profile and let his play do the talking, or will the old Baker resurface, the one who made headlines off the field just as often as on it? This is what makes the potential signing so intriguing. It's not just a football decision, it's a storyline. It's narrative fuel for the entire season. Every press conference, every sideline shot, every whisper of tension or praise will be magnified. For better or worse, Mayfield brings drama. And in today's NFL, that drama equals ratings, attention, and engagement. The 49ers have always been a marquee franchise, but with Mayfield reportedly on board, they might be stepping into an entirely new level of national relevance. Get ready. Because the cameras are coming, we also need to talk about what this means for Trey Lance. Remember him? The guy the 49ers traded up for, gave up draft capital for, and barely saw on the field. This rumored Mayfield deal might be the final nail in the coffin for Lance's time in San Francisco. If the team is bringing in a veteran like Baker and already has Purdy locked in, where does that leave Lance? Trade bait, practice squad, career reboot elsewhere. It's a brutal league. And this rumored move might be the writing on the wall. The 49ers have never been shy about making bold decisions at quarterback. And this might be the boldest one yet. Lance has potential, sure. But potential doesn't win championships, production does. And if Shanahan and Lynch believe Mayfield can offer production right now, then the future just became even murkier for the former first-rounder. It's a tough pill to swallow for fans who believed in the Lance experiment. But football is a business, and businesses thrive on results. If Mayfield's coming in, someone's going out. And it just might be the guy who never really got his shot. Let's not overlook the playoff implications here. The NFC is wide open. With Aaron Rodgers gone from Green Bay, the Eagles retooling, and uncertainty in Dallas, the door is wide open for a team like San Francisco to make a serious run. Adding someone like Baker Mayfield, who's won a playoff game and nearly knocked off the Chiefs in Arrowhead, gives the Niners another weapon in their arsenal. He's been through the postseason fire. He knows what January football feels like. That kind of experience is invaluable, especially if something happens to Purdy. And let's be honest, injuries happen. San Francisco has been snake-bitten at quarterback for years. This rumored signing could be the difference between another heartbreaking NFC Championship loss and finally getting over the hump. If Mayfield can come in, stay healthy, and thrive in this system, this might be the best depth move of the offseason. It's not just about starting, it's about surviving a long, brutal season. The Niners might have just built the insurance policy that delivers them a Lombardi. If that's the case, this won't just be a headline, it'll be history. So what's next? That's the big question. As of now, the team hasn't made anything official. No press release, no press conference, no jersey reveal, but where there's smoke, there's usually fire, and right now, the smoke around Baker Mayfield to the 49ers is thick enough to choke a stadium. It's the kind of rumor that feels too detailed to be baseless. Sources are saying the deal is done, just waiting on final signatures and announcement logistics. Could it all fall apart? Sure, these things have before. But the sheer momentum of this story suggests it's only a matter of time. Fans should keep their eyes on the official channels, because if this becomes reality, the entire NFL landscape just shifted. Baker Mayfield, the ultimate underdog, might be suiting up for one of the league's most legendary franchises. And whether you love it or hate it, you have to admit it's one hell of a twist. The 2025 season hasn't even started yet, and it's already shaping up to be unforgettable. Buckle up, because the Baker to Bay era might be about to begin, and if it does, expect chaos, controversy, and maybe, just maybe, a Super Bowl ring. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.